Hello everyone, it's Mia here from Sawyer and Co estate agents, and at long last we have a date for the Renters' Rights Bill coming into effect, being the 1st of May 2026. Today I'm here with my Lettings Specialist Kerry Anne, and we're going to talk you through the upcoming changes and the main points for tenants and landlords, and what you need to take note of and how you can prepare.
The key thing to understand is although the legislation is now passed, all changes won't land on one day. So there'll be some things that will be coming sooner. Of course, we've now, from the 1st of December, got 6 months until the 1st of May to get everything planned and in action before it all starts. What this means in practical terms is that everyone in the rental sector now has a clearer timeline. We've moved away from speculation and uncertainty and can start focusing on what needs doing in advance rather than reacting at short notice at the time.
For landlords, the three most important things to note is that there will be no more Section 21 no-fault evictions. Fixed-term tenancies will be abolished and the new default will be a periodic tenancy. There will be stricter rules on rent, payments and tenant treatment. From the 1st of May 2026, landlords will not be able to use the Section 21 notice to evict their tenants without reason. As a landlord, you'll need to rely on the updated grounds of possession if you want to regain the property. For example, if you plan to sell or if there's any issues with arrears or antisocial behaviour. Rent can only be increased once a year via a Section 13 notice. Landlords won't be able to demand more than 1 month's rent in advance, and it will become illegal to discriminate against any tenant that is on benefits or has children. And the biggest one, in my opinion, landlords must reasonably consider requests for tenants to keep pets inside their property, and they must provide a valid reason if they refuse to do so. Another key change is the introduction of the National Landlord Database. This will require accurate information and it will be used more actively by local authorities, so compliance becomes even more essential. So if you're a landlord, take this as your cue, because when these rules hit in 2026, the ones who haven't prepared won't just face extra admin, they will face consequences.
For tenants, changes are largely centred around stability and clearer expectations. The end of the Section 21 means renters should feel more secure in their homes, as landlords will need to follow defined legal grounds if they want to bring the tenancy to an end. With the move towards periodic tenancies, tenants won't face the pressure of fixed terms expiring, giving them more flexibility and reducing the risk of sudden disruption. Rent increases will follow a more structured process, making it easier for tenants to understand when and how rent can change, and giving them more confidence too, to challenge increases they believe aren't justified. Tenants will also gain a formal route for requesting pets, with landlords needing to give more reasonable consideration rather than rejecting outright. Finally, the introduction of National Landlord and Property Database should give tenants clearer visibility over who is responsible for their home and whether their landlord is meeting the legal obligations. Overall, these changes are to give tenants more certainty, more voice, and a more balanced footing in the rental process. This is exactly where we can support you. We can review and update tenancies, make sure your documentation is compliant, and guide you on the new requirements for notice and possessional grounds. For landlords, getting ahead of the reform will make the transition so much smoother. A bit of preparation now and you'll avoid rush decisions later.
If you would like more detailed advice, please get in touch with us. We are here to help you navigate these changes smoothly, calmly, and with confidence.